the arc of one's professional career is learn, earn, and return. And in many ways, Leadership Montgomery as a whole exemplifies that, first with emerging leaders, then with a core program. And Senior Leadership Montgomery really is about returning.
If I had to describe Emerging Leaders as a program, I would describe it as a growth opportunity.
Going into this, thought that perhaps I was the only one who was frustrated about certain things in the county. And I learned very early on that there are people who share those frustrations and even more importantly have passion and confidence and extraordinary capabilities to work to make them better.
My most memorable experience from Emerging Leaders, I think, will be I now know what to do with my hands during a presentation. Before this program, I didn't really know what to do with my hands. It was pretty awkward. Didn't really know if I should point, should fold them, whatever it may be. But Jan Fox went through the not awkward way to put them.
The funniest moment of the program would be the nonprofit presentations. One of our classmates did a presentation for Madison House Autism Foundation. And the program, a part of the program is a therapeutic riding course. The team came dressed up as a horse, and it was quite possibly the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
We're all in a stage of life where we're thinking about our next adventures, how we want to pay it forward, and being able to really come together with people we've never met but are really grappling with the same issues of what next that we do that will really continue our own personal journeys.
After working about 60 years in transportation, my daughter, who went into the Leadership Montgomery program, suggested that I go into senior leadership. I found it great as repurposing my life in my retirement phase.
The whole group of us who came to this knowing a lot and having fully formed opinions when we got there would hear from people like County Executive Leggett, and I'd see us taking in new information, and people who had fully formed opinions and strongly held had to rethink them, and learned a lot during those sessions. It was really fun to watch.
It truly filled in a lot of gaps in my knowledge. Not only that, but it's whetted my appetite to learn even more about what goes on in this county.
The most fun thing that I experienced was the day that we went to the Police and Fire Training Academy, where I had obviously never been before. And it was impressive and a little bit intimidating, but once I put on my fireman's outfit and got into the crane and went up to the tower level, I channeled my inner kindergartner, so it was really a lot of fun to dress up as a fireman.
Leadership Montgomery was one of the most transformative experiences of my life. It was almost like walking into a 3D movie theater, putting on the glasses and seeing a completely different dimension to this county that I grew up in.
The reason I joined Leadership Montgomery is because I was not born and raised here and had only been working in Montgomery County professionally for the last 18 months. I've met unbelievable people that could teach me about the community that I now work in.
I didn't know what to expect coming into it. I knew that people say, you'll find out if you're going to drink the Kool-Aid of Leadership Montgomery. And once you do, there's no going back. I walk away from every session saying, wow, that was so great.
Leadership Montgomery has really opened my eyes to a lot of things and connected me to a lot of things that I wasn't previously connected to.
One of my most memorable moments came in Diversity Day, and I will remember for the rest of my life sitting at the lunch table with our own Marie, and when she shared her personal story of why she uses a C at the beginning of her name. And I will be forever impacted, and being able to see diversity through her eyes now has changed the way that I look at life.
I felt comfortable enough with my classmates to share something personal about my son, that he had kidney disease. And one of my classmates pulled me to the side to say, when he's ready for his transplant, let me know, and I'll make sure he gets what he needs. And he didn't have to do that.
What is really stuck in my mind is the experience of seeing Brooke in the chains and the steel bars really has left a mark on my mind as to how a segment of our population was treated 150 years ago.
If you truly want to be a part of your community and you truly want to make a difference, then the Emerging Leaders Program is a great way to start.
I really have to thank Senior Leadership Montgomery for accepting me into the program, but also for teaming me up with 3 marvelous women. Women who have become my new sisters.
It's an opportunity to develop friendships, to develop relationships, to learn about the services that are offered in Montgomery County, to be able to give back and be able to recommit yourself to pay forward. That's what I love about it.